Welcome to Papa Bear's Peppers, and I'm Harold, and today we're going to be going into the greenhouse. We're going to get a pepper for a review. Now this one is a little bit different. You haven't seen it yet. I haven't posted anything, but this one is a PNVBS, and I'll explain it here in just a minute once we go inside and get it. Give you a look back in here, and you can see behind me the monsters are doing really good, and they're all in grow bags this year. Bootstrap farmer grow bags to be exact. But let me go in and I'll show you what we got, and we're going to pick one right off the vine and bring it on out and we'll do a review on it. Okay, and for this one we're going to be going ahead, and I've got one right here. It's in pretty good shape. Not too bad right here. Let me show you the big one over here and we'll see. Maybe we have to go after it. I don't know. This one is a monster. I'll tell you, look at the difference in the size. Probably be better off to go after this one. It's in pristine shape. It's got nothing on it. This one here has a tiny little flaw right here. Nothing big, but I'd rather go ahead and show you this big one right here. So let's go over and we'll check it out. Let's get it ready for a review. So I thought I'd have a little fun today, and we're going to be doing this on the outside here with the monster house as my background. Hopefully this fan isn't too loud and you can hear everything that's going on. But here is the pepper that I've chosen. You can see it's a big pepper, folks. I'm telling you right now. The PNVBS. Let me give you a good shot of that. Is a purple Naga Viper crossed with a brain strain, PNVBS. Now, I had gotten these seeds from Larry Croteau, but the original creator of this pepper was none other than Matthew Arthur. So I'm expecting there to be a really good flavor. If you've ever tried any of Matthew's creations, the daisy cutter, pixie pepper, a lot of those creations have a unique sweetness about them. So I almost expect something like that from here. I don't know what he does with them when he breeds them, but it's like he breeds in a sweetness that you never find in really a lot of other peppers. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. And again, here's the other one. This is an off one. It just had that little bit right there, so I figured we'll go ahead and go after the big one, you know, this big old monster here. So we're going to cut it open, see how it looks. And this is one that I want for seeds, so probably going to go ahead and see if I get anything out of it. So first off, let me show you this. There is a lot of oil in there. A lot of oil. This is going to be, I can already tell you right now, it's going to be a good little punch. It's not overly pungent, you know, that chinent smell. It does have a chinent smell, but again, I've smelt that on pods from Matthew Arthur's before, and they are surprisingly sweeter than you originally think. So what I'm doing right now is but this pod is probably the one I want to work with for regrow. So yeah, I'm pulling. There's not a lot of seeds in here, so this is a real quick extraction and very little damage to the pepper. Now, if you've been following along the warthog, you'll find out very quickly that don't judge the insides of something that Matthew creates, because oftentimes than not, yeah, there's oil. I can see the standing, the oil, like on this one, almost wants to run out of it. I'm telling you. This is let me see if I can get another good close-up for you here. And hopefully you can see what I mean. I'm hoping to get that. Look at that shine inside of there. It just glistens. It's full of oil. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. Pull that off. That's just the stem. And they don't get much fresher than this, right out of the Monster House. And here we go. Like a burst. But he's pretty fast. Again, eating these big peppers, challenge. Very fast heat, just as I expected. It's a sweeter, on the sweeter side. The heat is ramping up fast. I just got to wash it down. It's already building. So I'm already tearing up. I got hot fast. The burn is in my throat, and it's a really intense burn. Whew. That one's warm. It's like an isolated burn right there. Say, heat-wise, it's such a quick, heavy, fast burn. I'm gonna give that one at least an 8, 7 or an 8. It ramped up fast. Stinging burn, really. Huge pod. Absolute amazing burn. I'd say it's a solid 8. Gets close to a 9. As you can see here, my real growers, that's what I use on those. Oh. Whew. So I could just hit another level. Whew. That is an intense burn. Purple Naga Viper. Cross with a brain strain. That's a hot pepper, folks. I didn't know what to expect. Flavor is actually really good. Hot though. You're right, Larry. It's a hot pepper. Very unique. Ooh. That burn is intense. Ooh. Yeah. Took my breath away. In case you're wondering, that's water, folks, and it doesn't help. So, finally getting the endorphins, heavy endorphins. Whew. Beautiful day today. Supposed to be in the mid 80s, which is perfect for all of these in here. I'm swimming right now. Finally starting to come down some. Flavor is at least an 8. If you're not a chili head, or you don't have your tolerance up, you're done. That's a hot pepper. Make no mistake about it. It's a good flavor. Has a sweet note up front. It never really was like that strong chinense flavor. Didn't have that bitter flavor. Really good flavor. But it was like this burst in my mouth. It was really, I just felt it. Like an explosion when I bit into that pepper. Probably from the capsaicin that was in there. I tell you, it was a lot. Big pepper. I'm glad I ate that one. Simply because it was a beautiful pepper. Flawless. Again, seeds I got from Larry Croteau and the original creator, Matthew Arthur. Another outstanding pepper, one you may not have heard of. But Matthew creates a lot of peppers. Trust me. He's got more out there than you know. Oh, excuse me. And that is another monster creation. It may not be as hot as a warthog. I don't know. I haven't had one yet. But make no mistake, it's up there. Where the burn is in the back of my throat, similar to where you're going to get hit by a Primo, Reaper, whatever you want it. I have 8 Reapers. I have 8 Primos. That pepper's right up in there. Might be slightly hotter. Definitely had. I've had Naga Vipers before, but this was intense. Like, you could tell their brain strain was in there. But again, another one of those Matthew Arthur creations that just, it has that sweetness. I still have a burn going. It was intense, so I'll tell you that. That was an intense burn. We'll see how it does for gut bump. Wow, I'll tell you what. You better be ready for that one. I prepped my way. How do I prep? Peanut butter, followed by some Szechuan peppercorns that helps numb the stomach. It helps with cramps. It's one of my go-to things that I do every time now. It really, in my opinion, it helps. So, all right, well, we're coming down off of this one. Another great pepper, come from the Monster House. Using my Recharge, and I'm sure everything is in fabric pots in there. And that one, there's no mistake, it's in a 10-gallon Bootstrap farmer fabric pot. There is a difference in the fabric pots, trust me. Worth the money. Worth the money, folks. I'll put a link in the description for 10% off of the Recharge or any Real Grower products that you order. You will not be sorry. Such a versatile product. Mix it with your favorite nutrients. I don't care what it is. Organic, synthetic. You can mix Recharge with it or use it alone. You'll get your mycorrhiza fungi. A ton of benefits. It's like having a compost tea immediately. And it blends so well with everything. Everybody that I've had use it has been thoroughly impressed. I used it for a year before I endorsed it, folks. That's not something that I'm just saying. I use it. I used it all last year and blended it with my Nectar for the Gods. I'm blending it this year, trying some different things, Nectar for the Gods being one. I've even started throwing some Texas tomato, and the other one is a blend. It's a fish fertilizer, seaweed fertilizer, and I'll put those links down in the description. But folks, I'll tell you what, Recharge, your plants will get healthy. They'll look amazing. And you'll have incredible pods. I'm telling you. My pods are huge. I'm getting really big pods. Yeah, you're always going to get some little ones. Get them out of the way. Let it focus on those big pods. All right, well, this is Harold with Papa Bear's Peppers. Have a great day and keep growing.